Coming up on All Things B.
In my artistry, I want to move people, whether it be, a good, a sad. I just want you to feel me, because I got a lot of positive vibes to give off to y'all and stuff, yes.
Time and time again, people like to tell me, like, B, you doing too much. B, you just need to focus on one thing. B. Girl, shut your up. I literally do everything. I am a dance studio owner, singer-songwriter, actress, model, brand ambassador. Hell, I done been on the radio before. Like, you just can't miss me. And my life is crazy. And I cannot wait for you guys to see everything I got going on. Because literally anything that you want to do, you're going to be able to do that. And you're going to be able to do it well. And there's one simple reason. Because all things be. And that's on period.
Let me tell you about these people that be in my business every day, okay? I do the interviews already, so y'all can listen to the interviews if you want to. I've had so many write-ups in magazines where you could just simply buy the magazine if you want to just look at me and learn some more about me. But I mean, it be the people like right up in this mug. Do you hear me? There is always some he say, she did, he, we, he. Baby girl! Baby girl! Cut it out. Mind you some business. Get you some business. You want me to help you get a business? I can help you start a business if that's what you want, honey. If half these people spend most of their time like they do trying to lurk on my shit, and they put that same effort in getting a job, I ain't trying to be shady, but I'm trying to be shady, honey. Stop it, because I be minding mine. Cut it out. And tell anybody else in your life, if they doing that to you, cut it out. Tell them, cut it. Please stop. What my goal is as an artist is to move the freaking world. I'm trying to shift, change, and rearrange the world. I need you to know that you can do anything that you want to do. You can impact the amount of people that you want to impact. Anybody can be able to be multifaceted and successful. I want to move people. I just want people to be moved by what I got going on. I make people day. Like, I walk past and people be laughing and I just be talking,
I be look, what you say?
As a person, I feel like I can bring joy, a better day to people. You know what I mean? Just in general. The audience that I'm trying to target is the audience that gives a about me. I'm not going to be going or gunning for any particular region, color, age. It's whoever feels me. If you feeling me, like, you something special. If you feeling me and I'm feeling you, we feeling each other. I'm trying to attract family. What has inspired me to make music has been my upbringing. I mean, I grew up with my parents. My mom was a singer. My dad played the drums. They met in church. It was just inevitable. Music has been something that has soothed me. It always has made me feel better when I was having a bad day, even as a child. And, it's been a really prominent part of my entire life up into now. And then when I discovered dance at 3 years old, like, it's music that I'm dancing to. So I learned all these different genres of music. And that's when I got cultured and interested in different types of music. That's why my music be like, a be country one day and then she be ratchet the next day. That's just me. That's literally my personality. So I just want to be able to showcase that can be so. Don't put me in a goddamn box. Don't put me in a box. What inspired me to start my own dance studio is simply growing up, age 3, I went to Shreveport Metropolitan Ballet, Shreveport Dance Academy here in Shreveport, Louisiana, and I was about the only little brown girl walking around, and I was proud, honey. I didn't even know color. I had wonderful friends, but I got that work. I got that good old ballet training. So ballet turned into jazz, jazz turned into hip hop, hip hop turned into modern, modern turned into lyrical, lyrical turned into contemporary, contemporary turned into liturgical, liturgical turned into tap, you know, tap turned into whatever I wanted to be, Hills, which turned into Louisiana Tech when I was on their dance team, and it turned into NBA, turned into NFL dancing, which turned into scholarships for me, which turned into I graduated and I didn't get to do those things because they wanted me to lose 35 pounds when I looked like a crackhead already. So when I graduated, I was supposed to be actually going for the Portland Trail Blazers. They personally invited me when we went down to Pro Action Dance when I was at Louisiana Tech, and then also the Celtics. Both of those directors came up to me and they both said, girl, you make the team, girl. I was looking like this. Y'all got to understand. I was looking like this already. Everybody told me I look like a bobblehead already, but it is what it is. So I personally feel like I needed to open up an avenue for girls of all colors, sizes, ethnicities to be able to do their due. If you're good, you just good. Like, y'all was trying to play me, and I really had some mental stuff going on about that for a long time. So my thing is, I felt like I needed to manifest and foster the next generation to be able to help you grow through that type of stuff, but you need to be able to know that you are encouraged. You can do what you want to do. You can be that size. We can get there. We can work on it. Like, I just don't think it's fair, me personally, that, you know, we get chastised so much for that when you can do your due. And child, I was not this, baby, I was a stick. I was a stick, like a stick figure. But everybody thought I was sticky at the time, because they were sticks too. Now look at y'all, you little plump. Little plump. Here recently, I have had opportunities for my music and my businesses to grow through interviews on top of interviews for social media, especially during COVID-19. People are needing to find, and they're looking more on social media to find and scout for the next big things. And I have been very blessed to have been offered multiple interviews from Indianapolis, freaking California, Atlanta. We got radio stations, K104 located in Atlanta. My girl T Quest, who is one of the big coalition leaders for R&B DJ coalition. I mean, it's just been a whole lot. 40 Under 40 for Shreveport, Louisiana. I have just been doing interviews on top of interviews on top of interviews. So, on top of interviews. So during COVID-19, obviously we had to separate. We couldn't be within each other. So all of my interviews had to be either on the phone, on Zoom, you know, it's a little pixelated on there and stuff like that, or, you know, by way of some other type of miscellaneous whatever through social media, either through FaceTime or whatever. So it was just really like, it was a little awkward. However, it saved me a lot of gas and time by switching to COVID, because I didn't have to get that $250 ticket to go anywhere, you know what I mean? So, saved by the COVID. Let's thank God for something, you know. Okay. It's official. BPureese's interview. I don't know why I'm so nervous. This is on Zoom. What's going on? I'm not a nervous individual at all. My first interview during the COVID pandemic was called The Pole Politicking Show. It was a podcast located in San Diego, California. And I mean, we had a blast. We talked about all kinds of stuff.
What up?
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Is BPureeseTV?
BPureese.
BPureeseTV.
Yes.
Welcome back to PolePoliticking.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you go on Spotify, Apple, YouTube. We're on IG right now. 1212 my place to be with BPureese. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So, where are you from?
I am from Shreveport, Louisiana, Ratchet City, all the way down in the south. I love my city so much. I was born and raised here. And then I was in the Residing area for college, but I love my hometown. I love Shreveport.
Why you call it Ratchet City?
Ratchet City is what they call it. You ain't know? You ain't never been down here?
No.
Rick from Mississippi? He talking about, no, I don't know nothing about that. Well, it's a turn up. I'm gonna have to bring you down here. I'm gonna have to bring politicking. He gonna have to come on a field trip.
What you trying to do with your music?
Man, I am trying to create a career and push individuals to be able to see me in a different light. I really, really enjoy writing. I enjoy storytelling. I enjoy fictional, non-fictional things. And I want to be able to reach individuals. I want people to be able to feel what I'm doing and what I'm saying. And I want to be able to ultimately make an impact. So if I can make an impact on anybody, if anybody can be moved by anything that I'm saying, big or small, then I'm satisfied.
It was fun. I was a little nervous. It was like popping my little cherry real quick on the interviews, but I was actually surprised whenever they hit me up. I'm like, you from San Diego, California? I'm in Shreveport. I don't want to go far. You know how they do it. But I guess you can find your ass on that social media though. If you pay for stuff, you know. Don't let them tell you, honey. Social media is a big old pool, honey. Don't let them tell you they can't find you. They can find your ass. They're looking for your whatever you do, they can find you. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Just keep doing what you do. All the time. Consistently. Every day. My second interview I did was with K100, you bastard. That's what they say on that thing, at least. I don't know. I feel disrespected, but you know, hey.
Are tuned to
All right, let's get to it, shall we?
Radio, hip hop,
go.
and R&B.
You know what it is?
K100, you bastard!
It's located in Atlanta, Georgia, and we had a bunch of fun during that interview. I mean, this man was a fool.
The main thing that I want to ask you is, you're in the South, all right? You're coming up and you're doing pop, pop, R&B-ish kind of music, which is different from a lot of artists that's coming out of the South. What's it like doing your brand of music as an independent female artist in the South?
My city has been receptive to me as an individual before, music-wise.
Right.
But having to go in and do what I do, they still support what I do. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can tell, like, they feeling it. I feel like they feeling it, and they understand. They have the mindset to understand where I'm going with everything, because I'm trying not to be, I'm not the statistic. I'm just happy to be able to represent that side.
Right.
I don't think we should just be closed in a box in Louisiana.
We got on a conversation about my name, how Pureese came about, and that shit was hilarious.
Let me ask you about the name, BPureese. Which part of that is like your first name, last name? Is it all kind of does it mean something? Help me out with that real quick.
Okay, B is my first initial, and Pureese is my real middle name.
Okay.
My dad actually gave me that middle name based off of a Reese's peanut butter cup. Sitting there trying to think about what he was gonna name me as a child, and that's my middle name.
I wasn't expecting.
And I used to be like, ew, like what is that? But I grew to it. I've never seen anybody else have it, and it's legal. Right. I thought you were gonna say like B is my middle name, and then you said Pureese is my my middle name, and it's after my grandmama Reese. I don't know, something. You threw me for the loop with the Reese cup, fam. I ain't gonna lie. I threw you for a loop.
With the Reese cup, I'm like, I almost had a comeback for that. I don't. All right. I don't have a comeback for that. It was just named after a Reese cup.
BPureese came from my real name. Hell, it's my government name. I ain't nothing fancy about it. The only thing fancy about it is the candy. So my daddy named me Pureese, which is my middle name, and he named me while he was eating a goddamn Reese's peanut butter cup. Somebody tag Reese's. I need to be an ambassador because I am named after you for the rest of my life. My daddy liked to eat. If you ever see my daddy liked to eat. So he was eating a Reese's peanut butter cup, and he was in the emergency room, and from how he told me, just like that, like, Reese's, Pureese, that's what it's gonna be, and bam, B is the first initial to my real name, which is, if you already know, Brittany. So yeah. During the K100 interview, I actually debuted my Merry-Go video.
So we're going to get ready to get into music. We've got 2 songs from you. One of them we got a video for. So we got a video for Merry-Go, all right?
And I debuted another single that's not even out on platforms right now called After Coolin',
Before we get ready to run out of time, we've got another song for you that you said is the world premiere. You've never let nobody else play it on the internet. This is the world
for me.
Right?
So nobody has ever heard this song before.
Okay. So that's cool. All right. Break this one down for us, BPureese. This one is called F***ed Up. And what happened? What happened? Yeah. What had happened was what?
Oh, it just tickled me in my soul. So look, F***ed Up is about, I was just in a relationship. I tell you no lies. I'm just going to tell y'all the truth because I feel like y'all my family. Y'all got me on here, y'all family. Okay. Look, I was in a relationship. The relationship, I was blinded by, physicality traits and things of that nature. When you start being with somebody, you end up staying with the individual and things like that. You realize they're just not who they are. But I was the sole provider of the situation, and everything was comfortable. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
We were rocking real hard with my car and my stuff and my this and my that, and yeah. So let's just say after I helped the other individual get to where they were on their feet,
right?
Through love, it turned into a whole nother situation up in this thing.
Oh.
And see, that's why y'all finna make me mad.
Okay. Long story short, kind of sounds like you might have been dickmatized. We don't know, though. We wasn't there. Do you know what I'm saying? We wasn't there. You feel me quick? You said you was caught up in the physical. You said you caught up in the physical and he had you running the cards and all that. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes for guys, we always, that nice ass and that smile and that cute face we would run the cards up to. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the most pimpinest players. All of us. It can go down with the women too. It can go down with the men. You dig what I'm saying? All right, so.
Coming, boy, you hit me from behind. Been holding it all, but it's time to let it go. My anger, my frustration, boy, I think you need to know that baby, I'm through. Don't know what to do.
They got the exclusive look. You can get it. It's on the internet. If you just look at it before, if you really want to know, you take, but it's up to you, honey. If you're a stalker or not, I want you to be a stalker. You're gonna be friends.
This is the one and only T-Quest. You are tuned into the T-Quest show, relatable, informative, yet entertaining. Shout out to all my listeners, especially my new listeners. And if you're new to my awesomeness, make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at TQuestGLM. Download that T-Quest mobile app in your Google Play Store and your App Store. Hit me with that 5 stars. Give me a great review because as entrepreneurs, I can't stress it enough. Reviews is everything. People actually check that stuff. It's only right that I share it with my special guest today. And you know what? I'm not even going to give you too much of an introduction because I want her to tell you guys all about her and not her amazement. We're going to dig deep into her story. So I hope she knows there's no filter on the show. We dig deep, but out of respect, but we going to dig deep. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, it's time to turn up.
What's good?
How you? I'm great, girl. Oh my God, I'm so excited for this interview. Let me calm down.
In the T-Quest interview, I felt personally honored. First of all, it was through Indianapolis, and I've never even thought about going in that direction. It was really cool, it's really unique, and it was a woman. I love the fact that it was a female who is over the R&B coalition for these DJs. Like, it is a thing for me that we break through as females and we make our mark. We need to be the directors and the head of things all the time. We supposed to follow, but we can lead too,
You hear that, right? So what you gonna do?
I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. And so I came to see him and listen for a while.
I love T-Quest. Shout out to you, babe. So that has definitely helped me push my music career and businesses through. She is consistently in support.
Then on top of that, we always doing different events. And, I have PRs on my team, managers, producers. Like anything you pretty much would need as an entertainer, I'm pretty much have access to. So because I understand your business is successful and you're a teacher, but at the same time, I know how it is to be a slasher, and it becomes a lot. And you need the right team around you to help you maneuver through everything properly, especially with a schedule I'm pretty sure that you have.
She has me in the hands of so many different DJs who are listening, who are following me, who are interested in also doing interviews, who is also playing my music and streaming. I just literally get a tag like once a week just because we bonded like that. And it's crazy because strangers would do that before people right up in here. Like the strangers be on it. The ones that know me be no. And I just don't understand if they got the power, like, you know. Child, no child. So even though it has been crazy and all of these interviews and things and people calling me from all different states and all different cities and walks of life, I then was honored with the 40 Under 40 award for the Shreveport Chamber of Commerce. Was completely honored. I had no clue I was even going to be a nominee. When they put it out that I was a nominee, I was shook it because I have been just minding my business and doing what I gotta do. I ain't been bothering nobody. I just been, progressively trying to change freaking lives in my dance studio.
Like, I'm excited, but I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I'm not even gonna lie to you. Those are the feelings that I have right now. Cause I'm still like, are you kidding me right now? You must be kidding me right now. Not me.
So when I was actually announced to be one of those.
Good evening, everybody, or good afternoon. Manny, I just want to congratulate each of you for being here tonight. Your presence this afternoon is a testament to the impact that you're making in our community and the confidence that this community has in you. Just like everything else, this year's different. So this 40 Under 40 class experience will be different.
Amidst our mayor, Adrian Perkins, amidst my wonderful big brother from Orlando's Cafe. I mean, it was just a wonderful lineup. The lineup was immaculate. Like, there's so many forerunners, and I was just really honored to be a part of the 40 Under 40 because this class, this 2020 class, was bomb. And guess what? That means I'm saying I am bomb, and they are bomb too. So, congratulations to everybody. But it was a really, really weird experience. Once again, COVID-19 had us like coming in and going out with freaking masks on and picking up and dropping off and having Zoom parties.
Hi, Brittany. I love your entourage.
Thank you. I'm here at my dance studio with some of my really good close friends and some of my dance students. And the theme for this is just good vibes. We're going through COVID, so half of my family had to stay at home for, personal reasons. But I'm just really excited to be here. Congratulations to all of the honorees. And yeah.
Hopefully we will get to see each other in person and network on a further level, but I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity of that. Doing all this press, I feel like the perception of people in the city looking at me has definitely changed. I feel like some people are like, oh yeah, girl, and they really, really are proud of me. On the other tip, I'm sitting here watching a lot of people on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat, purposely not purposely not, people that I actually gave a about, stuff like that, And that was the universe telling me, Brittany, BPureese, you should now give no damns, I mean, all publicity is good publicity in the eyes of the media. If you talk about somebody, they got that from you, baby, because you're wasting their time and you're wasting your time. So, it has also been a lot of positive. Don't get me wrong. It has been a lot of recognition, a lot of support in my city. But I peeped. Honey, I see you. And I know all my cousins. So don't even worry about it when it comes to it. I know everybody in my family. That's the damn food. I know everybody in my family. So don't come for me. Don't you pop your back up here. Don't you do it. You know where the hell we at. Don't you do it. Don't you do it when I get the contract. Don't you do it.
Coming up on All Things B.
And I've been looking at the same thing since I was 3. I've been dreaming about doing what I'm actually doing now, and nobody was really supporting me at the beginning of the situation. I had to prove everybody wrong.